We welcome you back to the MGM Grand Arena as the RCA Gymnastics Challenge continues here in Las Vegas. Now, Morgan White's tally. It's going to be 9.025. Now, she doesn't have a calculator in her head. She's not quite sure how to take that. And the reason is, it's going to force Amy Chow to be pretty darn good. She needs a 9.413 to take the lead away from Morgan White. And the score for Geraldo of Colombia was a 9.387. And now we go to Eric Lopez of Cuba. Cuba's heading to the Olympics. He looks like he's going, and he also looks like he's going to the American Cup.
Finished last year 5th in the American Cup.
And I certainly don't want to jinx this young man, but last time I saw him on high bar, it wasn't pretty at the World Championships. It can happen on this event. 6.95.
That was a bad day.
That's exactly what he said. Look at that. Tricky element. Watch this right here. Release skill, no problem today. Well, we said this before, just the dismount, and he's going. Well, he'll be there.
We're still awaiting the big last performance of Amy Chow on floor exercise, but not yet. Laura Martinez of Spain first.
She says that floor exercise is her best and her favorite event. She likes the mix of athleticism, the dance, and the choreography all into one package.
A lot of twisting going on in that bag.
Nice routine, you know. You have to do the forward twisting nowadays to get the big scores with the bonus, but she's at least able to add a full twisting double somersault. Very refreshing to see that.
Which apparatus do you guys think is the toughest to get your start value to a 10?
Well, in a lot of ways, balance beam is the easiest, but also the hardest because, oh, beautiful triple full at the end.
Came back very strong. The last half of her competition, you know, she'd love to be able to do that uneven bar set all over again.
Yeah, I tell you, but I was really glad to see her have no problem with the tumbling there, taking that fall on bars. You're always wondering if the ankles and the knees are okay, but she looks like she's fine. And that beautiful exercise.
Well, again, credit to Jesus Carballo Sr. What he has done with this Spanish team is they are in top condition, both physically, mentally. He says that this young athlete is one of his most talented on the team. Beautiful triple full.
And with this performance today, Laura Martinez looks like she's wrapping up a trip to the American Cup. And Eric Lopez's day is done here in Las Vegas. He gets a 9.162. And that should really pave the way for an easy win for Alexei Bondarenko. But the way things have gone on the women's side of this, we're not so sure. But Bondarenko only needs now, as we crunch the numbers, an 8.475 to win and complete what looks like a Russian sweep here in Nevada. Elena Prudinova has clinched it. Nobody can catch her on the women's side. She has won this RCA Gymnastics Challenge. And now with Arkayev, the legendary Russian coach, assisting, Bondarenko makes his last mount of the day.
And this should be really exciting. Big element coming up right here. Had trouble in warm-ups. Way in the air. Heike Kovacs will do another one. This one tucked. A little bit close to the bar. A lot of experience, though, able to deal with that. As we've said over and over again, this young man a contender in a number of events, high bar being one of them, and the all-around for some gold in Sydney. Oh, unbelievable. You know, that looked like he was worried about landing on the mat, had an extra crash pad there and was going to land right in the crack, and kind of scooted his feet so he would miss it. That's incredible. Here's the dismount here, very difficult, double twisting, double somersault, and right as his feet are supposed to go down, that mat that you see really shouldn't be there. He ends up scooting his feet, like I said. I think that caused him to sit that down. Wow.
Well, it's Elena Prodanova, Ilona Polishkova of Belarus, and Laura Martinez headed to the American Cup with a score of a 9.50. Her day is complete. So there you have the top 3 international gymnasts. And now it's Amy Chow. Amy needs a 9.413. And today, that's a very good score.
Very doable for Amy Chow. What she needs to do is just stand up all 3 of her tumbling passes.
Big mount whipped through a piped full twisting double somersault.
Yeah, in warm-up, this is what she had a problem with.
Not there.
That's it. She got through it.
That's it. That's it.
It would have been such a nice Amy Chow returns to gymnastics story. Now it looks like the story is Morgan White takes a step forward. What a battle this has been to watch here today between these two. They've all shared a little misfortune.
This wasn't meant to be this time around, huh? It's okay. This is just the start, right?
So finally we got to start.
We got to start.
We finally got to start.
A little bit of rust there. We'll work it out, right? All right.
When we come back to Las Vegas, who's in, who's out in a moment.